Good morning, grade 7s. Today from 9:30 to 10:30 you are working on your Loyalist essay work in your humanities class. And I want to show you just a couple of recap pieces from our discussion yesterday here in Smart Ideas, and then I'll have Mr. Keller set you guys off to work. So let's have a look here. Some of the things that you need to be doing, of course, first of all, if you have not posted your thesis and your hook introduction piece, get that posted in, and so you can get some feedback from our community. And then what I want you to think about doing is starting to compose your 3 paragraphs in the body of your essay. And this is where we had the talk on Tuesday about what do good paragraphs have. And so Ben had pointed out in his words that they include a beginning, middle, and end, and that is certainly true. And what we say when we're writing an essay is that's a focused topic sentence on the beginning, and that topic sentence should be tied to the thesis statement. So if one of the thesis statement ideas is that diversity of people was brought to British North America with the Loyalists, that topic sentence would include that idea. The middle part of the paragraph is going to, I think Shannon and a few others were talking about the idea that it has supporting details and facts, right? You often get that comment that about feedback to your writing is that you need more detail and supporting evidence. And so you find that evidence in the text. I showed you those textbook pages where you could talk about the people as part of your research work. And then you use explanation and discussion to support those details and facts. So you're not just saying the emancipated slaves arrived in British North America, but why? What did the British offer them? Why was it important? What did that mean? What was the significance of their arrival in British North America? And so you just don't leave it to the basic fact, because your argument becomes not as strong when you're doing that. And finally, you have an end, which is a sentence, a concise concluding sentence, and it's tied to your thesis statement. We also had a lot of talk about using strong sequence and transition language, and a quick Google search, transition words in writing essay, will find you many web pages that give you some ideas for improving on the language that connects paragraphs, that transitions from one idea to another, that compares ideas. So this is a great one, and you can see these are many of the words that you used when we were talking about how we might use transition words. So challenge yourself to pick some new words that you've not used before. Make sure you're using them correctly. So if you're continuing an idea, if you're trying to change an idea or show another idea, but try and use them accurately, and certainly you will be more pleased with your writing when you're choosing deliberately to use this type of language in your writing. So that's what the focus is you're going to work on your position paper work. If you, for instance, have already posted your introductory paragraph and you've done some rough work on the body of your paper, you can also choose to do some of your Reader's Workshop pieces as well, because those 100 ideas are in the Reader's Workshop side of Moodle now. So if you head into the Moodle course here and click on our Reader's Workshop, there's a PDF sitting down here that has those ideas if you do not have the sheet in your binder. But that could certainly be an area for you to be working on. I don't think most of you are, certainly at a place where your essay is ready to be moved on from or have a final draft, so I would expect most of you will be working on that piece. So I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Keller, and the computers are booked for you, and as we've talked about recently, make sure that you're using your time in the Learning Commons wisely, if that's where you choose to go. You're not to be in any other spaces outside of the Learning Commons or the area outside the grade 5 lockers. So I don't want anybody heading downstairs to the band room or other spaces like that. You can work in the classroom or that Learning Commons extended space. All right, have a great day.